brother. Alright, so this is going to be falling short. I know these videos suck. Man. Sorry. Anyway, so as you see, like the whole first verse, you're hitting too many notes. I don't know. So basically, I'm trying to show you what it should be. You know, the drums aren't playing. You're playing more with. You're filling the notes, but you're supposed to barely be there, and then it comes in, and then all of a sudden you come in with the drum rhythm, and there's dynamics there that should be there, and you're just kind of playing too much shit. So it should be, which is there is, you know. And also, you know, you should kind of fall off those notes, you know, not just, you know, that kind of thing, you know. So in the beginning, the only thing is the difference of this falling short track is I was playing the fifth in there and you're playing the octave, which is fine. That's totally fine. But, you know, the whole, you're hitting the octave. In the recording, I'm doing the, it's up to you. It's fine. I don't have a problem with that or anything. But the way it's played has to be right. So, you know, like that whole first time, just listen to the recording, but it's. That whole thing. So, you know, just listen to it for the exact shit. But you know, up until the drums come in, the bass shouldn't be doing all those extra notes that you're playing. Then you get into, let's see, I just want to go through it. Oh yeah, in the very first one, the very first chorus, you can hear it, but it's just, you know, it's not, because you're trying to be back, and then later when you come in, that's what makes it, you know, the drums aren't, you know, that's the whole thing. But that's something you can hear and figure out yourself really easy from the tracks. When it gets into it, on the main riff, you gotta listen to the drums. It's, what the fuck is it? I don't know, forget it. Oh, it's that, because he's going to, just like in the beginning. It's. Listen to the drums. You can listen to it. And that little, sometimes they're removed because it's got to be clean. Sometimes you got it decently clean, then a lot of them are just really, you just can't hear what you're playing. It has to, you know. But it should be enough. Alright, and then the only thing is I mean, if you listen to the fully original bass line I did, there's an extra hit in the chorus because he was doing a kick drum on the original recordings and it's not there anymore. So there is an extra note in mine, but honestly, you should just ignore it. You know, you should just be able to hear it. Everything has a point. There's no fucking random notes happening. Everything is because of the drums. There is nothing just random anywhere. So just listen through it all. You should be able to hear it. In the chorus also, let's see. So let's see. Right there. You forgot about those notes where it's, you know. I mean, that one I really think should be the fifth. I mean, it doesn't need to be. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's too much. It definitely needs to be the fifth. That's gonna sound too much if you it'll be too much octave and but it's in that again, it's just going exactly with the drums. At the end of it, before it goes to the chorus. You know, boom, down. again, you know, anytime, especially this song more than anything, the slides will give it the vibe, you know. Not, you know, what sounds better? Or, you know, that kind of thing. Let's see. To the chorus. See, right now we're listening to my track and your track mixed with both of them coming on. Oh, I see, you're way loud, that's fine. The very end of the chorus, also on all of them, that's why they're all removed. It's like, not that they weren't solid, it's you're going, but the drums are constant. He's hitting. He goes. There is no gap. It's he hits like a cymbal, and then it's so it's not. You're going, but it's not. It's every time throughout the entire song that happens, and every time you did it. But the drums are just constant. If you listen to actually what he's playing, there is no gap. You went, but it's. You know, all the time you'll see it, and I added it in my bass line because it's just going with the drums. Everything's about being tight with the drums, you know. So, and you know, basically all the same fixes happen, you know, over and over because it's the same shit on every one. And then let's see, I think that's all normal. Okay, so then it goes to this is after the solo section. Well, there's a couple things. You're going, and again, it's the same thing. You know, you're just kind of going, and it would sound a lot better if it was. With the drum fill thing, but that's I mean, it's just about finesse. That's what makes shit sound really good. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way. I guess it's not wrong. It's just, you know, it just sounds better than compared to. And then on the drum part, you weren't all the times with the drums are. You're not hitting the right amount of notes. I don't know. I can't sit here. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but I think you're late, or let me see. I guess just so I can make a point or whatever. Let's see. What are you doing? Yeah, you're doing two little notes. It's. It's 12 notes. It's 12. I mean, like, just to make it's got to be like, because I don't know, you know, I didn't, you know, the old bass line. A lot of these bass lines, especially this one, these were recorded over different drum tracks, so it's not totally super tight with these. I mean, they were tight with the original ones. They're tight enough that you can hear what's going on. And like, some of these things were recorded so long ago, parts changed. Like, again, the drums have changed on certain things, but this should all be pretty self-explanatory when you're going through it. But let's see, so it's like. Something which is cool. Whatever your fills are cool, those really sound good. But that's the idea. Is it needs to? Yeah, I don't know. You were just doing the wrong. I don't know. You were doing less hits or something. You just gotta listen to the drums. It's 12 hits, but you can just hear it. Just go with the toms. That's the main thing. Goes through all the same shit again. Yeah, and that's it. So that's falling short. Those are the things. And again, visually you can see it all and check it out. It should be good. And also, just to say, you know, if you have any questions, I have these files, so you could literally call me and be like, hey, and it'll be the exact same on the screen at exactly, you know, 3:27. There's a thing I don't understand what you're saying, or I don't get it, or something, and we can talk about it, or whatever. I mean, I'm down to do whatever it is to get you to understand the parts the way they should be. You know. So, and I think the phone just froze. Hopefully, it didn't fuck up. So cool.